The South China Sea is now the stage for a dramatic shift, a region where the balance of power is being tested daily and the world's attention is increasingly focused. At the very heart of this unfolding drama stands the Philippines, a nation whose strategic location has made it both a frontline state and a symbol of resistance. For decades, the Philippine military was modest, underfunded, and largely inward-looking, focused on internal security rather than external threats. That era, however, is now over. Confronted by mounting pressure and assertiveness from China, the Philippines is rapidly modernizing its armed forces, transforming not just its hardware, but also its doctrine, training, and strategic outlook. Chinese vessels routinely patrol waters recognized as Filipino by international law, harassing local fishermen, blocking supply missions, and challenging Manila's sovereignty in the region. In response, Manila has decided it can no longer stand by and watch its maritime rights erode. The country is now building a credible defense, investing in new bases, advanced equipment, and a more agile military force to protect its territory and people. At the heart of this transformation is a revitalized partnership with the United States, a relationship that is being redefined for a new era. After a period of distance and uncertainty, Manila and Washington are now closer than ever, united by a shared interest in maintaining a free and open Indo-Pacific and in deterring aggression. The U.S. is providing not only funding and technology, but also joint training, intelligence sharing, and diplomatic support, giving the Philippines the tools, expertise, and confidence to assert its sovereignty on the world stage. This deepening collaboration sends a clear message to the region and beyond. The rules-based international order will be defended, and violations will not go unanswered. The implications are huge, reshaping Southeast Asia's security landscape, strengthening alliances, and complicating China's ambitions for regional dominance. For the Philippines, this is more than a military upgrade. It's a quest for self-reliance, national pride, and international respect. For the U.S., it's a new model of alliance building, one that emphasizes partnership, capacity building, and shared responsibility. The Philippines' military rise is more than a local story. It's a critical development with global consequences, watched closely by allies and rivals alike. The region is entering a new era of strategic competition, where every move is scrutinized and every alliance matters. The world is watching how Manila navigates these turbulent waters, weighing its choices and forging its future. The stakes have never been higher, and the outcome will shape the destiny of the Indo-Pacific for years to come. The U.S.-Philippines alliance, one of Asia's oldest and most enduring security partnerships, has played a pivotal role in shaping the region's history for over a century. Today, this alliance is being reborn for a new era, adapting to the rapidly changing dynamics of the Indo-Pacific. Both nations are now strengthening military ties and deepening cooperation to counter rising challenges in the South China Sea, where tensions and territorial disputes have escalated in recent years. The U.S. is stepping up with increased military aid, more advanced joint exercises, and unwavering diplomatic support, signaling a renewed commitment to regional security. Under the Enhanced Defense Cooperation Agreement, the U.S. now has access to more Philippine bases, not for permanent presence but for rapid, flexible response to any crisis or threat that may arise. These bases are strategically located, enabling both countries to enforce international law, safeguard vital sea lanes, and respond quickly to emergencies or provocations. The alliance is built on shared democratic values and mutual interests, with the U.S. reaffirming its treaty commitment to defend the Philippines if attacked in the South China Sea. This assurance has emboldened Manila, creating a more unified front against regional intimidation and boosting the confidence of the Filipino people and their leaders. The partnership aims to deter aggression and maintain peace, not provoke conflict, emphasizing stability and cooperation over confrontation. By modernizing their alliance, Washington and Manila are investing in a stable, secure, and prosperous Indo-Pacific for future generations. The message is clear. This alliance is credible, active, and ready to defend a rules-based order that benefits all nations in the region. The region is watching closely, and so is China, as the U.S. and the Philippines signal their resolve to stand together in the face of uncertainty. The Philippines' military modernization is anchored in new and upgraded bases. With U.S. funding, a fast boat facility is rising on Palawan's western coast, Manila's front door to the South China Sea. This base will let Philippine forces respond rapidly to maritime threats, improving surveillance and protection. Under the expanded EDCA, U.S. forces have rotational access to 9 strategic sites, chosen for maximum operational impact. These bases will host ships, aircraft, and next-generation unmanned systems, boosting joint readiness. Permanent infrastructure signals a long-term U.S.-Philippine commitment. The network supports pre-positioned equipment, humanitarian supplies, and joint training. Strategically placed, these bases strengthen maritime awareness and defensive posture. For the first time, the Philippines has a modern, agile network to project presence and defend sovereignty. The message is clear. Manila is serious about defense, and its alliance with the U.S. is stronger than ever. The Philippines is embracing advanced unmanned systems, high-tech drone boats and autonomous surface vessels to transform maritime surveillance and security. These state-of-the-art vessels can patrol the vast expanse of the South China Sea for weeks at a time, sending back real-time data and high-resolution imagery, all without putting human lives at risk or requiring large crews at sea. U.S. support is crucial. Up to $95 million annually funds not just the acquisition of drones but also covers ongoing maintenance, advanced data analysis, and seamless integration into existing defense systems. Task Force Ayungin, a specialized U.S. military unit, provides technical advice and operational guidance, ensuring the Philippines maximizes the effectiveness of these new assets through hands-on training and knowledge transfer. Crucially, all missions are commanded and controlled by the Philippine military, preserving national sovereignty and decision-making authority. This model is designed to build independent capacity, empowering Filipino forces to operate, maintain, and even innovate with this technology, not just rely on U.S. equipment or expertise. The result is a dramatic leap in surveillance capability, allowing the Philippines to monitor more territory than ever before, more frequently, and at a fraction of the traditional cost. Enhanced maritime awareness means better documentation of illegal fishing, foreign intrusions, and a much faster response to incidents or emergencies at sea. The drone revolution is truly a game-changer for Philippine defense and maritime security. It's a modern, technology-driven approach to upholding sovereignty in contested waters. The Philippines now has eyes and ears where it matters most, across its vast and vital maritime frontiers. Tensions with China have escalated sharply since 2022, especially around the Second Thomas Shoal. Filipino Marines stationed on the BRP Sierra Madre face constant harassment during resupply missions. Chinese Coast Guard and militia use water cannons, ramming, and dangerous maneuvers to block Philippine vessels. These are not accidents. They're part of a calculated campaign to enforce China's sweeping claims, despite a 2016 tribunal ruling in Manila's favor. The confrontations are increasingly brazen, injuring Filipino crews and damaging ships. Each clash raises the risk of a wider conflict, drawing in other nations. This pattern of harassment is driving Manila to double down on its U.S. alliance and military modernization. The stakes are real. These are not abstract disputes, but daily struggles for sovereignty and safety. The U.S.-Philippines partnership is evolving, prioritizing speed, information, and technology. New facilities like the Palawan Fastboat Base enable rapid, agile responses, moving away from slow, traditional naval deployments. Advanced drones provide round-the-clock data, giving commanders unprecedented maritime domain awareness. This information edge allows smarter, faster decisions and better management of forces. The model is being watched as a template for U.S. partnerships across the Indo-Pacific. The focused targeted assistance, technology transfer, and intensive joint training, not massive permanent bases. The goal is a network of strong, self-reliant partners sharing the security burden. The U.S. shifts from protector to enabler, helping the Philippines become the primary defender of its own sovereignty. It's a smarter, more sustainable strategy for modern conflict. Not everyone in the Philippines welcomes a stronger U.S. military presence without reservations. Some warn that too much American involvement could provoke China and risk escalation. They argue for building the Philippines' own defense capacity, rather than relying heavily on U.S. forces. Critics urge a careful, balanced, robust support for Philippine sovereignty, but with strategic patience and diplomacy. The debate is about finding the right mix, deterrence without unnecessary danger. The challenge: make the Philippines stronger without making the region more volatile. Many experts urge pairing strong defense with proactive diplomacy to reduce conflict risk. Establishing crisis hotlines and clear protocols at sea can prevent misunderstandings from spiraling. The focus should be on regional solutions, not over-internationalizing the dispute. Strengthening the Philippine economy is also key, making the country less vulnerable to coercion. U.S. investment, trade, and development aid can boost stability and resilience. A comprehensive approach, military, diplomatic, and economic, offers a path away from the brink. The solution won't be found on the battlefield alone. Lasting peace requires credible deterrence and genuine commitment to dialogue. The U.S.-Philippines partnership is a glimpse into the future of American alliances in the Indo-Pacific. Gone are the days of massive, permanent U.S. bases. Today's model is flexible, collaborative, and tech-driven. The U.S. empowers allies to lead their own defense, creating a network of equals. This approach is more effective and sustainable, fostering shared responsibility and regional stability. As tensions rise, this model is likely to become the new standard, tailored, adaptive, and resilient. The alliance's success will shape the future of regional order. Security in the Indo-Pacific is now a collective effort, built on mutual respect and shared interests.